1976 by the first generation Indian entrepreneur, Mr. B&C Menon, Shoba Hartland has achieved tremendous success in the real estate market in the Middle East, which drives us to be a brand for excellence. Today we're honored to have with us the president of Shoba Hartland in order to tell us more about the secrets behind the success of Shoba real estate in the Middle East. Thank you for being with us in Marathon TV.
Thank you.
So first of all, we would like to know more about the history of Shoba Hartland. What did motivate you 42 years back to start this project?
It's not 42 years back. It has been an evolution. You know, I've been in the Gulf for the last 42 years. This project, the land was available, and it was in 2011, wherein Dubai has just seen the recession at that point, starting from 2008 and whole of 10. I always believed that Dubai has got tremendous amount of opportunity. If you really look at the different countries, of say the Middle East, Africa, and Indian subcontinent, there's no city like this. You cannot create a city like this, even if somebody works very hard, even in the next 15 years, in any of these geographical areas. So Dubai is Dubai, the creation of Dubai. Most important thing is, the quality of infrastructure, quality of life, quality of anything that you see in Dubai is probably the ultimate. Even the weather, 7 months or 6 months a year, it is beautiful. It is like heaven. So I saw an opportunity that Dubai can never come down. It can only go up. There'll be always, real estate business is very cyclical world over. So we went through a negative cycle, and definitely the positive cycle will have to come. And I always strongly believe that Dubai has got huge potential for real estate business. And this land came, and we thought we could have a community living here. We got villas, apartments, hotels, mall, schools, everything. It's a completely integrated development. And so, as you're aware, we got about 30 million square feet of buildings coming up here. We'll be delivering our first phase of the development by June, July this year. And then continuously we'll be delivering. And the most important thing about us, Shoba, is the only totally backward integrated company in the whole world. There's no second company like this. We've got our own architectural studio, our own engineering studio, our own contracting, our own manufacturing. It's completely, totally integrated in the industry, very unique in the whole world. That gives us a lot of strength to deliver things on time with the right quality. And passion is very important. When you're in business like this, you've got to be extremely passionate to make sure that every millimeter of the building is properly done.
Yes.
And it's a continuous effort. It never ends. Yes. Because today things are so dynamic.
Yes.
Things change. So we've got to be always running to make sure that we do the best.
But actually speaking about the hard period that Dubai witnessed in 2008 and the huge recession in the real estate market, I would like to know more, what was your smartest strategy in order to overcome this period and come up with more creative solutions to innovate in the real estate market?
See, as a business, not only in Dubai, world over if you see, it's a very cyclical business. It goes up, down, up, down. You cannot control that. So, for example, UK today, it's in the negative cycle. USA is in the positive cycle. India, from the negative cycle, is just picking up. So it's a very cyclical business. So because of the cyclical nature of the business, Dubai also went through a recession. And if it was recession by the end of 2008, 9, 10, 11 was recession, 12 it picked up again. So it is only 3-year recession. But it was highly exaggerated. If you really ask me, it was highly exaggerated. The whole world started talking Dubai real estate completely down. It's not true. After 3 years, like a normal cycle, came back again. Then again it will go down, come back, come down. That's the nature of the business. In terms of quality of life, in the subcontinent, Indian subcontinent, Africa and Middle East, there's no better place. This is the only place, according to me, which is ultimate for quality of life.
Yes, and now, actually, now we're shooting in one of your spectacular villas and most important projects in Shoba, where I can see a state-of-the-art finishing and very well-defined decorations. So let me know more about the distinctive features of your projects. What can make your projects different? What's your competitive added value to the market?
See, as I told you, we are totally backward integrated. We give a lot of importance for the details to make sure that we get the best for the customer. And we have our own research department, continuously researching on how to make it better and better and better. I've been in the building industry for the last 49 years. I've done palaces for many rulers from the region and for the last 35 years. So all that experience, whatever I've gained in the last 49 years, because I love my business, I love what I do. So the entire focus of using the best of my knowledge, I've done it all the time, and I'm still gaining knowledge to make it better and better.
Good. And recently, Shoba actually entered the waterfront villas, and I can see they're doing a lot of improvement in this production market segment. What was the idea behind it? And also, you're participating in Dubai International Boat Show and showcasing these waterfront villas. Yeah. So tell us more about this project.
There are two. One is Shoba Hartland. Shoba Hartland portion of the land is in the canal front, Dubai Canal front. So we got development on the canal, Dubai Canal. And we got about 33 villas. We got 9 buildings, multi-story buildings, overlooking the Dubai Canal. Number one. Number two is we already partnered with the government of Guain for a development of a island, which will have a lot of waterfront villas. It's a dream. We are creating a canal wherein whoever owns the land can anchor their yachts just behind their house. All that is coming up. That's a dream waterfront development. It's an island which is going to be connected from the mainland with a bridge. And the bridge is about 1.2 kilometers. And we should be launching the project, inshallah, by the middle of this year. By June, July, we plan to launch the project.
Yes, and when you introduced the idea to the market as Shoba is building the waterfront, what was the feedback from your clients and from your target market?
See, I have seen one thing.
Yeah.
Waterfront is an aspiration for any human being.
Yes.
If you can afford it, people like to have a house in front of water. That's a dream house for anybody, you understand. And fortunately, we got an opportunity to be a part of the Dubai Canal here. And Guain, a very, very virgin island, which is a natural island, and it's like heaven on earth. We call it Firdaus.
Firdaus, yes. Yeah. And what's actually very interesting to our audience to know is not only you're excelling and progressing in the real estate market on one side, but on another side, as a human being and as a person, you are always doing a lot when it comes to corporate social responsibility. When I came to the reception of here, the building, I found a lot of pictures from the hospital, and this actually amazed me in person that you in person is really taking care of the CSR initiatives. And I also would like our audience to know more about it, especially Kaila project, the hospital you're doing, and this humanitarian part on you in person. Yeah.
See, actually, I come from a country which is not so rich. We got about 35 to 40% of the people living right below. So I feel that any person who has done well in life, they should do something to society. In my case, I committed that I'll give 50% of my wealth to the society. I run schools, beautiful schools, only for the poorest of poor.
This is the thing, يعني you're giving 50% while the CSR, we believe it's an integral part of all the organizational sustainability. But most of the business leaders, they don't care about giving even like 10% of their profit to the CSR initiatives, and you're giving 50%. I have seen the projects, the hospitals, the charity you're doing also to the poor people and people are living under the poverty line. It's really inspiring. I really want it as you as a role model to the whole business community, business leader community, because you're helping the community and the well-being of the society as well.
My simple belief is this. First thing is, it is not a favor. If God gives you wealth, you're supposed to use part of that wealth for the benefit of the right at the bottom. That's very important. If you're not doing any favor. We call it the karma, what you do, the deeds. This is what you get, You cannot take anything. You don't bring anything to this place and you don't take anything. The only thing which you take is the deeds that you've done, good or bad. So it is essential that we become part of well-being of the society. And I'm so involved in that also. But it will be worth visiting the place to see the quality of our philanthropy.
So you're continuing doing it, and you're
we are only in the tip of the iceberg. We have to do many, many things.
Wow. So you have different plans this year.
I have different plans.
Can we know more
I have currently we have got 2,000 children who have benefited from the social initiative. My dream is to have at least 12,000 children, 6 times what we have today.
And this is just in the UAE or in the?
It is in India. It is in India, where I come from.
So you're having different plans this year, increasing the charity wages?
We are increasing. We are trying. Now we got 2,000 children. Another 2,000 I've started building already for the next 2,000. Another place, different parts of India. It's not one place.
Perfect. This is really like a good role model to all the business leaders to follow and to give the society back, as you mentioned.
Thank you.
So moving back to the real estate market, what's your strategy to maintain your success in the market? You reach now a certain point where you achieve the success. You're different. You have a different team. You have a well-established caliber and well-reputed name in the market. So to maintain this reputation is really demanding and it's very hard. So what's the strategy to maintain your progress in the market?
For me, we are just gaining momentum. And I've been in this business for 49 years, from zero. You understand, when I came to Oman 42 years back, I had only $7. That was my equity.
Wow.
So from there we built up the business. So
how did you start? This is very interesting for our audience to know. How did you start with $7?
It was an impossible game, but it was difficult.
It was in real estate as well, right?
Sorry?
It was in real estate as well?
No, we started with the interiors first.
Okay.
And starting was very, very difficult because money was limited. I had a partner of mine.
Yeah.
He was captain those days in the Royal Guard Brigade. He retired as a brigadier general from this thing. So we've been together for the last 42 years plus partners. And I worked very hard and built up the business. And we were able to take a loan under his guarantee of 3,000 Omani Riyal those days. And that became very useful for the business. It was hard work, when you don't have money, you only dreams, There is a say between dreams and the reality, the distance is covered by discipline. So a lot of discipline, a lot of hard work.
You have a dream and you're inspired by your dream.
You have to.
That's why,
I'm 70 years now, so I've been in it for many years now.
And how do you see the real estate market performing in 3 years from now? There's a lot of rumors saying after 2020 Expo, especially Dubai in specific, is building a lot of projects, and they're saying that now the supply is more than the demand. So are we witnessing another recession, or what's your opinion about it?
As I told you before, whether you like it or not, real estate business is cyclical. It'll go up, down, up, down. I said normal thing. It is nothing abnormal. Any geography you see real estate business, it's never this way. It's always be like this, like this. So it is a cyclical business. What happens in a competitive market? What happens? There are about 50, 60 players in Dubai market. Over a period of time, you will be able to differentiate between the boys and the men. You understand?
Yes.
And Shoba strongly feel that we are men. We are not boys. Because of the experience, the whole knowledge, commitment, totally backward integrated. The definition of business is very clearly told to the entire team of people. And we are able to manage it beautifully. So I will say that with the difference between the competition, one thing over a period of time, the customer will be able to differentiate between the boys and the men. So I feel Shoba is definitely a man, not boy. So that difference will be the main difference.
Mm-hmm. And finally, what's your message to your market, to your clients? What do you want to tell them?
I only have to tell them that, first of all, the clients who already purchased with us, thank you very much. And I will do my best to deliver the best you've seen in this industry. Thanks to my experience, and the commitment which we have is absolute. I don't spare any time. You know, I don't party, I don't spend time in the evening. I'm just busy working from morning till evening. And I don't have anything else. A lot of people, do you play golf? No, that's all meant for rich people. So I lead a very normal man's life. But the only thing, I work from 9 o'clock to 8 o'clock every day. And the rest of the time, other than, my private time, we're reading extra.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, so apart from business, what do you do in your
I read, I exercise, then I spend time with my family, with my grandchildren, all that I do. I have 7 grandchildren, so I have to spend a little bit of time with them too.
Yeah. You have to be proud.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're honored today to
Thank you very much.
get
Thank you.
exclusive TV interview from you, and we'll wishing you to maintain your successful in the market and to maintain your name under a great leadership of such an inspired leader like you.